Oh yeah. Bip 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 boop boop. All right. All right. All right. Ooh. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. In and out. In and out. We're going to get started here in just a second. While you're waiting, do hit that like button. It really helps. And every time I see a new one, I'm going to go, bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Hell yeah, Low Gang. Smash that like. Who took theirs away? What? Can you even do that? It went down. Hello everybody and welcome back to Chris in the Morning. Can everybody see and hear me okay? Smash that like button, Low Gang. Whoever took it away, put it back again. Thank you. Appreciate it. It really helps out. Go ahead and join the jam. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. I'm going to update the description as well. I've done all my social posts. I think that's all done. And somebody's gone ahead and queued this up. I'm loving it. But if you're new here, please don't add stuff yourself. We take requests in the chat. Thank you so much. We only take requests in the YouTube chat. I can't turn it off, unfortunately, on Spotify. So it's an honor system. I'll leave this running because it's fucking awesome. But yeah, in future, please request in the chat. Thank you, Pico. What's up? Hey, Harvey. Hey, Sarah. It's a very good tune. Is that? I was kind of half listening to it and I thought it might be Damon Albarn. It's good. Hey, James. What's up? Welcome to the chat. I'm assuming Pickled Worm is new. Hey, what's up? Welcome. If this is your first Chris in the Morning, I'm going to explain how it goes. And then we're going to get into our first request. No? We're going to get our vibe check going. And then we're going to get our first round of requests in. I've got a bunch of ideas. I've been trying to push the boat out with vibes. So I've got new ideas that I'm going to run past you and we're going to see what sticks. But first, let me explain how it works. The way this works is we all get together in a Spotify jam and build a playlist together. I'll be looking for requests in the YouTube chat and adding them as we go. Don't worry if you're not a Spotify user, just follow along on whichever platform you use for music, whether it's Deezer or Bebo or Amazon Prime, a separate YouTube tab, 2 plastic cups connected with string, right. Whatever it is. You'll always be able to see what we're listening to above my head. You'll be able to see what we have queued up next and roughly where I am in the song so you can stay in sync. And we have one rule here on Chris in the Morning. One rule! That's if you super chat with the song request, we have to play the song and it gets bumped right to the top of the list. You can also become a member of the channel for bonus members-only streams, priority chat, and an extra request every month. Thank you, Disembodied Me, for explaining how it goes. This is Chris in the Morning. It is a music request show that I do on YouTube, and I'm loving it right now. I've got the doctor is in, but it's the baby doctor. Look at this. Look at the ditty little Dr. Pepper. Look at him go. I'm trying to cut down. So I got a bunch of little mixer ones. They were on offer. This is the new single Sweetie from Coco Roco. I've queued up a few new tracks that I haven't listened to kick us off today. This is the first of them. Then we've got Head First, the new single from Knox featuring Bill Murray. And then I queued up something from last stream. We went on a bit of a... Last week on the stream, on the members stream, we went on a bit of a... dive into Japanese pop music, so I queued up something from that, and the new single from Kintra called Tono. It's a place, I think, but I don't know how to say it. It's beautiful. We're going to listen to that, and then we're going to get into our first vibe. Let me get that sorted for you. Let me just if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna type up a little vibe check. What's the vibe? Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. I'm liking this. Hey, Seth's World, what's up? What's this about? I'm new to the streams. What's this about? Hey, great news. I have a button. I have a button for that. The way this works is we all get together in a Spotify jam and build a playlist together. I'll be looking for requests in the YouTube chat and adding them as we go. Don't worry if you're not a Spotify user. Just follow along on whichever platform you use for music. That's right. Whether it's Deezer or Bebo or Amazon Prime, a separate YouTube tab, 2 plastic cups connected with string, whatever it is. You'll always be able to see what we're listening to above my head. You'll be able to see what we have queued up next and roughly where I am in the song so you can stay in sync. And we have one rule here on Chris in the Morning. That's if you super chat with the song request, we have to play the song and it gets bumped right to the top of the list. You can also become a member of the channel for bonus members-only streams, priority chat, and an extra request every month. That's right, gang, and I appreciate just a thank you in advance to everybody who super chats today. Every one of my members, they're the guys with the green names and the little skulls. Thank you so much. Some of you have been members now of the YouTube channel for like 8 or 9 months, and I really appreciate it. Some of those people are also patrons or have been patrons on Patreon. And I really can't do this without you guys' support. So I appreciate that. It's what keeps this going. It's a really great project. I'm really enjoying it. We're going to do our first vibe check. That's in the chat now. You can cast your votes. And then we're going to get a round of requests in. So don't touch that dial. Do stick around. I've also made notes, as I like to do. We got some new releases down in the old book. I got some requests off Instagram that I'm going to play you. And a couple of, a little question mark here or there. We'll see how the show goes, I like to be prepared. We got lots of great music to listen to, and we're going to be live for 3 whole hours. 3 hours of Chris in the Morning. I hope your Sunday is doing very well. How is your Sunday? Tell me in the chat. This is Knox featuring Bill Murray, and I have not heard this. Ooh, we really are doing like an emo revival, aren't we? We're doing like a pop punk emo revival at the moment. And I couldn't be happier about it. Oh! Fuck! Hell yeah! Couldn't be more fucking pop punk if you tried. What's up, Fousey? How's it going? Go ahead and vote in the vibe check. We'll leave that open for a couple more minutes, and then we'll get our first round of requests. So hold on to your hats. Woo! We walking, baby! Hell yeah. I can't wait. The other one, the very top one, has been on my mind lately. I had my friend over for a writing session for the essay channel, and we got into a spirited conversation, which is very easy with me. We got into a very spirited conversation about Star Trek. He happens to like the J.J. Abrams ones, but that's, it's not his fault. He doesn't really know much about Star Trek. But I will say that fucking theme, we kicked off the very top of the playlist for the early birds with some music from that film, from that first J.J. Abrams film, and it's a sweet fucking... It's a good theme. It's a good theme for a bad movie. Ooh! That was great. That was Nox featuring Bill Murray. And up next is Momotaro. We discovered this on the members only stream, the late night members stream last week, with my members. This is Wednesday Campanella. We did a bit of a like deep dive on Wednesday Campanella and all their various eras, and we learned a lot. Mostly that I hated it. Hey, Stealth. I'm like a big giant drinking a little tiny Dr. Pepper. I haven't had coffee since Thursday. Since Thursday at 11 a.m. Hell yeah. I think we might be safe calling the vote, huh? What do you think? That is an overwhelming majority for now. That's walking music. Damn. Hell yeah. And we've had our first super chat in from Sarah. Thank you so much. Sarah Shrek, big supporter of the show. Thank you. For the vibe, Roadside Snacks by Bonus Points, plus Feels Pretty Good by Twerp. Hell yeah. And the title the VOD Christopher Walken because that's hilarious. Okay, will do. I'll try and make a note of that. That's 3 hours from now's Bing's problems. 3 hours from now, Bing. 3 hours from now, Bing's problem. Future Bing's problem. But thank you so much for supporting the stream. Let me cue that up for you for right after the transition. Was that 2 songs as well? Feels Pretty Good by Twerp. I'll allow it. I'll allow it because it's a big donation. Thank you. And I'm going to throw in Toxic. Because I just did a little Google. And I was like, what's the BPM? What's the ideal BPM for walking? And the internet suggests that it's between 140 and 160 BPM, or half that. So you could do like 70 to 90 for half speed. That's what we're looking for, gang. 140 or 70, 80, 90, 145. That's a lot of hip hop is 145. A lot of very good modern hip hop is 145 to 150. That's what we're looking for. Walking music, everybody. Go ahead and drop your suggestions in the chat now. Don't be afraid to request more than one, and we'll get them queued up. I'll pick a few from the recommendations, and I will put a few up in the queue. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Chris in the Morning. Applause for you. And applause for me, a second one. That one was for you. This one's for me. Don't enjoy this one. That one was just for me. We're gonna get something off Doris as well. We're gonna get fucking 20 wave caps or something up in here. That is walking music right there. Hell yeah. It's shaping up to be a very good playlist today. Don't go anywhere. This is Chris in the Morning. It's nice to see you all turning out. And thank you so much for the early super chat, Sarah. We've had another one in, second in, from James Martin. Thank you so much. Sunday Strut by Del Player. Now you're thinking. Now we're using the old noggin. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I'm going to cue that up right after Sarah's. Del Player. But first, we're going to go in a completely different direction. We're going to just chill for a moment. And we're going to enjoy the new single from my good friends Kintra, who've just released this. We're getting towards the end of their album now. They've been doing every track in album order every couple of weeks. And we're getting near to the end of that process, and then the album will launch, and then they're going to tour, and I'm very excited about it. Can't recommend this record enough. All acoustic, all instrumental, folk, violin and guitar. Beautiful stuff. We're going to do that. We're going to go Roadside, then Sunday, then Feels Good. I'm the biggest fan of Tom Scar's music. I love that. We actually mostly... This has been very unusual for us. The playlist by this point is mostly Tom Scar's music off Bandcamp. Ooh, rat! I finished my baby Dr. Pepper already. Now I'm stuck. Now I have nothing. Stop, Lamau. What do you mean? Talking about my favorite musical artist, Tom Scar? I'm sorry if it embarrasses you when I gush about my favorite recording artist of all time, Thomas Tom Scar Ridgewell. His gift to music, his lifetime achievement in music is undeniable. He's my favorite musician. Tom Scar. Tom Scar is my favorite musician. Or, as they call him on the continent, Tomska. How much did he pay you? Not fucking enough. Ever. God, this is folk as fuck. This might be the folkiest yet. I don't know if I've got enough beard for this. God, Stranger's Point has 32,000 plays. Holy shit, they're doing really well. Wow. Wow. Guys, we're a little part of that as well. We're quite a few hundred of these listens. You realize the Chris Coolblog community, the Coolblog family, as I'm gonna start calling it for branding reasons, is responsible for a lot of this. We made a difference. When Neon turns up, somebody tell him he has 4 snacky poos still. It's on my notes. I also have to pay my council tax. I had an idea for a new record, a little recordy shop, a little field trip we could do as well. I want to talk to you guys about it. It's a bit of a stretch, but I spent the day yesterday in Brighton with some friends. And there's a couple of really good spots for CD diving. And I was thinking maybe when we get enough super chats in, I could justify a little day trip to Brighton and take you all with me for a new record shop field trip. What do you think? We've had a super chat in from Harvey. Thank you so much. Harvey simply says, put the hat on. I'm not your puppet, Harvey, my little Harvey poop. I'm not your little plaything. I of course will put the hat on, but I also want a song request from you. Thank you so much. And it can't be fluffing a duck, because it's not in the little box. Give me a song. Give me a song request. Can I hook it on my ears? Maybe. Oh yeah, we're just about there. They're just about hanging on. It's a very precarious situation, but it allows me to wear the hat properly. The headphones is always the problem. I would wear a hat on stream all the time. I really would. But I need the headphones. Unless I change to like in-ear monitors. There it is. So yeah, hey everybody. Hey Robin, what's up? Welcome to the stream. This is Chris in the morning, and I'm really glad that you guys can be here to share some of your Sunday with me. I really look forward to these every week. It's a great little community we've got going, and I hope that today you discover some great new music. The theme for the next half an hour to 45 minutes is Damn! That's some walking music. So do keep those requests coming in. This is Roadside Snacks by Bonus Points, super chat requested by Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for supporting the stream. Thank you so much. Keep those requests coming in. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. We're walking. Hell yeah. Is Muffin Time your actual request, Harvey? Harvey, is that your actual genuine song request? That you're gonna use that you're gonna pay me £4.99 to play? Is that it? I mean, really, it's like £2.55 because Google takes a huge amount from these. A ridiculous amount. I should start plugging like Stripe links. That would be the smart thing to do. You can tip via Stripe as well. Let me get that up. There'll just be a tiny delay. You don't get the little colorful thing, but I get an email. Yeah, man, I'm paying for YouTube Premium now because Because they gave it to me for free for 6 months, and I got too used to it, and now I like it. Ooh. I'll do a more thorough one. I will do a more thorough one when I'm off air. But for the time being, there you go. Damn. This is Sunday Strut by Del Player. Thank you so much. This was super chat requested by James. James Martin, longtime supporter of the stream. One of the most enthusiastic guys in the chat. You will not get a more enthusiastic person for this project. Often more enthusiastic than me, frankly. And that's why we love him. Bam. Added to the description as well. I'll try and be more better about this in the future. Really losing a lot of my earnings. I can feel my gate getting groovy. I can also feel myself getting very warm. I'm gonna have to take this off. I'll put the hat back on, I promise. Oh yeah. How was that for you? This is Feels Pretty Good by TWRP. Again, super chat requested by Sarah. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all, but mostly Sarah. I'm gonna tip it down a little. There we go. Get it all. Get it moody. Oh yeah. Ooh. Trying to think of what's the walkiest Gorillaz track. What's the walkiest Gorillaz? Ooh. I wonder if there's playlists. People must have playlists as well. I wonder what like Spotify users believe are the most walkiest tracks. Walking music. How about that? Happy walking music. The 10,000 step walking playlist. Hot Girl Walk mix. That sounds good. Okay, we got Dare in there. We got Rebecca Black in there. We like these. Chapel Roan. Remy Wolf. Oh, I like it. Hell yeah. We love Good Time. We love Crumbs. Oh, this is all very strong. Let's do those two. Let's add those two as well to the mix. Oh, and Harvey did want Muffin Time. I forgot about that. It almost escaped my mind because I really don't want to do it. But I'm a man of my word. And when you super chat, you get a fucking request, whether I like it or not. We're going to bump that right up just to get it out of the way. And then we're going to cleanse our palates with Toxic by Britney Spears. How does that sound to everybody? Is that okay? Oh, Dare is good. Dare and 19-2000, probably both very strong options. I've had El Mañana on the brain since we listened to it a couple weeks back, but I think it's a little slow. James! Have you snacky pooed? Have you purchased a direct snacky poo? You have indeed. Thank you so much. James, what would you like for your priority request? I'm sorry that it doesn't make your message all colorful and fun, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you. You're going to hold on to it for now? Okay, it goes in the ledger. Maybe that's it. Maybe we sell like the ledger ones. Maybe that's the way to do it, the way to organize it. I don't know. But I'm going to write it down. James has one snacky poo in the bank. Thank you for supporting the stream. I appreciate you. Hey, Valentino, welcome. You're right on time. Smash that like button, low gang. And everybody say hi to Valentino for me in the chat. Annie, I'm a hawk.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
I'm a hawk, Annie.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
This is great. I didn't have it loud enough in my fucking monitor. There we go. That's good. These like fully block out your hearing though, so I can only have one on. Otherwise, I'm gonna be self-conscious about how I'm speaking. Make it so the confirmation email pops up with all their details. Yeah, I'll just share my mail window in the corner instead where the video game goes, and it'll just be like, here's this person's credit card info. I love it. You guys are fine with that, right? Privacy doesn't exist anymore. Privacy was a fleeting idea that we had that turned out not to be real. This is the Muffin song. Super chat requested, kind of, by my little Harvey poop. And even just in one ear, it's a lot. Ooh. Oh, he wants to die. He just wants to die. Have you figured it out yet, gang? The Muffin is Tom. Woo! He baked me a pie. What flavor? It's pie flavor. Could you walk to this? I think you could. I think you could have a good walk to this, actually. I'll allow it. Seth loves trains, everybody. I think, yeah, no, I think this is as distasteful as I find it. I think that it meets the criteria for walking music. If I was like the right age and I had this on the brain, like there is a little bit of nuance to the music because the Gregory brothers are very smart people. They're very good musicians. There's a little bit of sad happy in there. There's a little bit of like real actual beauty deep inside this. There I am. Didn't get paid for that. Ooh. I think if I was into it, if I was deep in the source and it was stuck in my head and I was 15 years old and it was the fucking coolest thing that had ever happened on the internet, I think I would go for a walk with my little iPod and I would listen to this 6 times in a row and I would walk to the beat. And I want to see a show. If you're brave enough to admit that you've done that, this is a safe space. This is a very safe space, and we'll be here for you. No llama, no. Ooh. That was the Muffin song, Gregory Brothers and Tom Scar, my favorite, as mentioned, favorite musical artist of all time. Second favorite, Britney Spears. This is Toxic. Don't go anywhere. This is Chris in the Morning. Ooh! Oh, sorry about that. Oh! Hey, Matt, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh! Up next, Earl Sweatshirt and Domo Genesis, followed by Cardi B, followed by The Dare, followed by Rebecca Black. The theme of the day right now, the theme that I'm looking for is walking music. Music that hits that fucking spot, that right BPM, that right mood that makes you want to walk with purpose. That's what we're looking for. Do drop some more requests in the chat if you feel like it. Super graphic modern girl Chapel Roan for real though, says Olivia. Hey Olivia. Mwah. Let's do it. I wonder if any of my notes are walkie. What do we think? Unfortunately, I don't really know because I haven't listened to most of them. They're new. But I might just queue up one of them. We had an Instagram request for Dead Life, a song called Deviant from Appetite and Aperture. I'm going to queue that up for you. Boop. Ooh. I do like that nasty little fake out they do here in the bridge. Oh! And then it drops back in. That's fucking tasty. I'm going to drop that in for Fousey. And then I think we might get a second vibe going. What do you think? What was everybody's second favorite from the vote? I'll throw that back into the mix. great soundtracks to bad movies. This is Earl Sweatshirt Domogenesis from the first Earl Sweatshirt album, Doris. Absolutely fucking stellar walking music. Oh! Takes me back. So good. Gonna be an absolute swerve. Oh, I listened to a bit of it already. I think it's good. I think we can survive it. We've had another direct snacky poo in from Sarah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Sarah would like, thank you for sticking it to the man with me. Sarah would like The Spot by Your Smith. Let's cue that up and bump it right to the top of the list. Oh, no. The Spot, Your Smith. Hell yeah. Don't know this artist at all. Bam. Right up next. Did you guys see my my little event? I had a little adventure with Content ID recently. I discovered that there's an entirely different set of rules when you want to upload something over 2 hours long. But I cut it down and I put up every episode of the Truman Show series on my second channel, on my essay channel, all in one upload because quite a few people had requested that. And it's doing really well. So thank you anyone in the chat who's watched that or has dipped into it and is, you know, going to do it in chunks. Long views is where it's at. Long videos, man. Looking forward to like a year's time when I can do that with the Groundhog Day series as well. This is The Spot by Your Smith. Super chat requested by Sarah. Thank you so much. Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Now, Seth really wants to listen to some Queen. I think there's more walky Queen. That is good. But I feel like there's more walky Queen. Maybe from the first album. I'm a big sucker for Jesus. I think Jesus is great, but I don't know if it's a walky one necessarily. Invisible Man? Ooh. I'm the Invisible Man. That could be good, walkie. Or other things from that album. Miracle's walkie. The Miracle is very walky, I feel. Yeah. I'm bopping. I'm trying to do 3 things at once right now, and this is boppy as fuck. Thank you, Sarah. The artist is Your Smith. And I don't know anything about them. Let's find out. 390,000 monthly listeners. That's pretty good. Playing in Duluth next Tuesday. Oh no, July. On a Tuesday in July. My bad. Minneapolis native, Your Smith, aka Caroline Smith. Relocated to Los Angeles after signing to Pulse Records. Hell yeah. And then cut her hair, I think. It looks great. I'm gonna take Seth's Queen addiction. I'm gonna noodle on it just a little bit. We're gonna listen to The Miracle, because I think that's got a nice slow walk. That's got a nice slow walk in it. That's like an affirming fork in the road is The Miracle. Hell yeah. That was your Smith. Up next, Cardi B, who's never done anything wrong or anything criminal. This is I Like It. Ooh!
Bow.
Fuck! I like all those things too. We're so alike. It's such a bop. And when you get a moment, look up the things that are being sampled in this track as well. It's so good. They're like taking different like Colombian pop songs from the 50s or whatever. There's like 2 or 3 different tracks. Some of them by the same artist, kind of all being combined. It's great. That's going to be a really good one at some point. I do want to do a stream that's all about like samples and like listening to the new song and then going and diving and listening to the things that that were sampled in it. Maybe it's a members stream or maybe it's both. I don't know. And Big Bad Bunny here before he was like the biggest artist in the world. Hey, Lost One, what's up? We are taking requests. The current vibe is walking music. Tracks that are good to walk to, drop them in the YouTube chat, and then I might pick 1 or 2 of them. And then we are going to get into a second vibe here real soon, because we're coming up on the end of the first hour. Let's get that started. Ooh. Okay then, gang. I got a second vibe check in the chat. Hit in the chat right now. Go ahead and throw your requests. Your requests? Cast your votes. Sorry, I'm getting confused. I've started a poll. I have created a poll, and I would like you to vote. I'd also like you to smash that like button, low gang. Hit that like button. Share it with your friends. Spread the word. Spread the good word.
Bow.
Oh, yes. Peace out, Robin. Thanks for coming along. We'll be here in the VODs when you need us. Ooh. Pizza? I've got pizza too. There won't be a members today. We did one last week. Hopefully going to do one next week. I'll keep you posted in the Discord. I love all those layers in the vocals as well. All those squeaky little... They've layered up the vocals and they've like pitch corrected to the extreme. And there's all these little chipmunky voices in there. It's great. This is Good Time by The Dare. This album is absolutely fantastic. 2024's What's Wrong with New York. If you haven't listened to this whole album and you like the sound of this, get it in your fucking library. I'm walking here. Oh, you guys. You're so nice. The votes. It is what it is going to be. What it is. What it says. It's going to be exactly what it says. I'm just going to play you the things I want to listen to right now. Just like what's going round and round in my rotation. Oh, it's about to fucking kick off.
Fuck.
Ow! Hell yeah. This is Crumbs by Rebecca Black. Up next, Chapel Roan, Dead Life, Gypsy Kings, Queen. Stick around, this is Chris in the Morning. The way this works is we all get together in a Spotify jam and build a playlist together. I'll be looking for requests in the YouTube chat and adding them as we go. Don't worry if you're not a Spotify user, just follow along on whichever platform you use for music. That was almost perfect. I love that bass. God, the turnaround, right? Every time I listen to modern Rebecca Black, I'm just like blown away how far she's come, what she's managed to do with her career. I'm proud. It's weird, I'm like a proud dad. I'm going to switch back to my other headphones. The hat is going off. You've had the hat for an hour now. Thank you, Harvey Poop. James says Rebecca Black used the meme ability of Friday to slingshot herself into absolute fire territory. I agree. It took a while, I think. It took a long time and a lot of money. And a lot of effort. But she's killing it now. And it's very cool. It's cool to see. Hell yeah. This is Chapel Roan, super graphic, ultra modern girl. According to Olivia, very walky. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. This is, yeah, 5 stars. Hell yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it. The votes are in. The votes are in, and the next vibe is gonna be just what Bing wants. Just what Bing wants, everybody. That means normal requests are out the window. If you want anything for the next half hour, you're gonna have to super chat it, because I'm just gonna queue up. I'm just gonna queue up what I want to listen to. You've probably heard it before, but it's what I want to hear. I'm just gonna play you what is on my personal playlist right now, and you're gonna enjoy it. I hope. It's what you wanted. Ooh.
Bow, bow, bow.
What do I want to listen to? So I was in Brighton yesterday, and I was in this like flea market place. If you know Brighton, I was at Snooper's Paradise. Big up. I could have bought a lot of different CDs, but I ended up only buying one, and it was the 1999 album Monkey Kong by the band A, who named themselves that in a time before the internet and SEO, and they now regret it, I assume. This album is crap. It's a crap album. I listened to it earlier today. It's pretty fucking bad. But I do want to play their big single Nothing, because it has been stuck in my head. So that's the first of mine that we're going to listen to in just a little bit here. But first, Deviant. This was requested by James, aka Appetite and Aperture on Instagram, before the show. And he doesn't think it's walkie music, but I'm pretty sure I could walk to this. I'm pretty sure I'm already walking to this. Yeah. Down the street at night. Fucking neon lights hitting the side of my face. Slicking my hand through my hair. Lowering my shades to look at a cool car. Oh! How is that not exactly what we wanted? So good. Ooh. God, all their artwork is so like, it's trying so hard. They got the brief though. James, tell us about this artist. Do you know more of their work? How did you discover them? And is their latest album, Mortal Sojourn, any good? Tell the people what they need to know. I'm afraid I just know the one track, but I'm a sucker for heavy synth. Well, maybe we should listen to a bit more of this later. Maybe on the members next week. Peace out, Seth. Thanks for coming along. We do this every Sunday. Talk about, I mean, if we're talking about tonal whiplash, I'm not psyched about going from this into Gypsy Kings. I gotta say. I don't know anything about this, but that might be a better transition. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we do that. There we go. Coming up next, Glass Beach with Comatose. Comatose. It's spelt wrong, I think. Bamboleo by Gypsy Kings and The Miracle by Queen from the same album of the same name, The Miracle. It is swerving. It is half of what we do here. You're right. Keeps people awake. Keeps people watching. Apparently this one up next is Lost's favorite song ever. Comatose. Okay. I'm curious. I like the boldness of calling your first album the first Glass Beach album. I can respect that. Oh my goodness, I just noticed that it's night. It's fucking 10 minutes long. We're gonna be here a minute, gang. I'm enjoying it. And I hope you are too, because we're in for the whole ride, man. We don't skip on this on Chris in the Morning. We've had another direct super chat in from Olivia. Thank you so much. Even though you know you don't have to. What's your request? Let me know in the chat. Ooh. Olivia's requested a cover of Mr. Brightside that I am not aware of. I've not listened to before, by an artist called Run River North. Is anybody familiar? Ooh. Released in 2017. And it has 54.5 million listens on Spotify alone. Damn. Apparently James met them a few years ago. James gets around, we're learning on the stream. I'm gonna bump that right to the top of the list. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Apparently they used to be called Monsters Calling Home, which is a far better band name. Yeah, I agree. Lost, this is great. I want to thank you for requesting this, putting it on our radars. I also want to make some recommendations to you based on this. This is actually giving me... this is reminding me quite a lot of one of my all-time favorite songs by an artist called Lightspeed Champion. If you don't know them already, you need to listen to this album from 2008 called Falling Off the Lavender Bridge. My all-time favorite song, basically my favorite song ever, or it's one of my like 3 favorite songs of all time, is Midnight Surprise, which is almost the same length as well. I think you'd really like it. That's for you, Lost. Listen to this. I'm not going to play it today, but listen to this. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. You might also like, you know, Golden Age, Bright Eyes, or Ocean Size. Most of their albums are not on Spotify anymore. But they're really great homegrown British prog music. You could check out any of these top 3 that are still on Spotify. Music for a Nurse is fantastic. Or who was the other one I said? Bright Eyes. You probably know who Bright Eyes are, but their 2 best albums are the twin albums Digital Ash and Ode to Joy. Sorry, I'm Wide Awake, It's Morning, which has Road to Joy on it. I'm Wide Awake, and Digital Ash in a Digital Urn. You should check those out as well if you don't know them, but you probably do. Where is this going? Where is this track going? It did that already. Ooh. I love a long track that has like sections or acts. I'm a sucker for that. Innuendo by Queen is an all-timer for me. Midnight Surprise, of course. And one of those, the band that I just recommended, Ocean Size, they're masters of the build. Absolute masters of the build. Like an Ocean Size album will flow and flow and flow and build. And by the last track, you feel like you're reaching the crescendo not only of that song, but of the whole album. Like the record that Music for a Nurse is on, which seems to be, this was not on Spotify for years, and now it seems to be back. This is a fantastic one, and Ornaments Last Wrongs is one of my full-time favorite tracks. It itself is 9 minutes long, but it also, in context, feels like the end of a very long journey, you know? So fucking good. Oh! Dude, this is going in the likes. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. There's some White Ward tracks that are like that as well. A lot of the tracks on False Light feel like that. They're quite long and go on a journey. Some good Mastodon tracks that do that too. Quite a lot of like operatic or progressive metal. Gently by Slipknot. Iowa by Slipknot. One of the greatest love songs ever made. Pyramids by Frank Ocean. This is Mr. Brightside, covered by Run River North. This goes out to Olivia. Thank you so much. I'll see you real soon. I'll see you soon. Ooh. Actually gonna take that out of here. Sorry. Ooh. This is beautiful. Thank you for sharing this with us. I love a good transformative cover. Taking this song and just turning it into something truly different. Beautiful. Wonderful. Wonderful cover. That was Mr. Brightside covered by Run River North. Apparently released on their 2017 EP Superstition. Thank you, Olivia. Up next, The Miracle by Queen. I don't even know if the Queen fan is still in the chat. Make yourself known. This is walking. This is walking music here. Finishing off our vibe, I think. Pretty strong. Oh! I see you, James. Yeah, we might get back to some covers later on. That'd be fun. It's a miracle! Oh! You can see it, right? Cowboy boots. Walking down the strip. It is walking music. I was right. This is the tempo. Whatever this tempo is. What's this tempo? Metronome. Where's my metronome? $92. It thinks. Oh! Ooh! That fucking guitar tone. That timeless guitar tone. A lot of walking music is really strutting music now that I'm looking at it. Truer words, James. That's what I'll call it next time. Strutting music. Or are they different? Are they separate? Are they subtly different? Separate entities. Walking music and strutting music. Discuss. Now you're just getting silly, Stealth. Don't be silly. This is a serious discussion. Oh! Oh, that fucking solo. Ah! So fucking just perfectly. It doesn't do any more than it needs to. Ooh! Brian May, Brian May. On the topic of Queen, I think it's really admirable of them that they basically haven't, that they've refused to make new music, even though they absolutely could. They tour and they have a different singer when they tour, and they're amazing, right? They play live. But what like a strong commitment to not recording new music without Freddie. I think that that's really like, I'm not saying that artists who do record new music with a new singer, but there's just like they've made this decision and they've stuck to it. I think it shows a real strong belief in like the catalog and just leaving it as it was. But then if they wanted to as well, I would be on side, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm in support of like Linkin Park, for instance. I think that they made the right decision for them. And then this ridiculous outro where they crossfade to something that's a different fucking tempo. You ruined the strut. Queen? It's a good thing the strut is over because you ruined it. Oh, yes. That's the end of that vibe. Thank you so much for being here. Stick around. This is Chris in the morning. We're going to have a quick transition, and then we're going to get into our next vibe, which you voted for. So you can't leave. You're mine. You have to stay because you voted for this. I'm just going to play what I want to listen to for the next half an hour. You're just going to hear what I want to listen to. I'm in charge. And you can't leave. I'm watching the concurrent viewers. And if you leave, I'll be very upset. Because you voted for this. I'm going to share with you some of my favorites coming up here on CITM in just a few minutes. La 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 la, I can't hear you. Starting with Nothing by A. From the 2002 album Hi-Fi Serious. Where are they now? Where are they now? We don't know. And then we're going to delve into my personal playlist, my current rotation. I'm going to share with you some of my favorites of the moment. I hope you're doing well. I hope your Sunday's going well. I hope this has made your Sunday better. Maybe. Just maybe. I wish I had more Dr. Pepper. Oh, wait. I do. I bought 10 of them. This is A. Oh!
Fuck.
Oh, yes. This is a very nostalgic track. That's right. Ooh. Oh, I like being in charge. I quite like this. Maybe I'll do a read-only one. Just turn the chat off one of these Sundays. Just have no chat, no requests. You get what I want to listen to. Give me some love. Give me some skin. Ow! That's later in the song. He does that later in the song. It's really fucking good. Okay, what's up next? I'm just going to this. This one, it's called Back 3 Back Bangers. This is literally just what I'm listening to on repeat at the moment. I just put this on lately. I've listened to this a dozen times. Sometimes I play some of these twice in a row. Give me some skin. Ow! We're going to listen to these two, which are fast becoming one unit in my mind. My favorite track from American Motorsports, which I saw live a couple of weeks ago, loved it. And my favorite track from Philip Bailey, throwing us back to the 80s. Phil Collins on drums. I know I play it a lot. I know, but I fucking love it. Like, however much you think I've played it on the stream, I've listened to it 10 times as many times on my own. Woo! Give me some love. So give me some skin. If we ain't got that, then we ain't got much, then we ain't got nothing. Nothing. So give me some skin. That bit. Nothing! That was A. And following on from this, just for this, for the vibes of like early 2000s alternative British like rock and metal, 100 Reasons, Falter. The album is Ideas Above Our Station. Of its time. And a masterpiece. Kind of. A middling masterpiece. I don't know if that's an oxymoron. 100 Reasons did a thing and they did it really well. Does that help? Does that clear that up? Also very nostalgic for me. Ooh! While we lay still. What else is on this playlist then, huh? We're going to listen to Bill Murray. We're going to listen to Philip Bailey. They don't go together, but they do, because they're in my playlist. We're going to go Sky. We're going to go, oh yeah, we're going to do all three of these. Something in the Air, Lauren Mayberry. We're going to do some PT. We're going to listen to the new PT as well. PT's got a new single out, and we're going to listen to it. I'm obsessed with this Slow Thrust cover. That could be good. And I'm obsessed with this album on the wall behind me. The Shape of Punk to Come Obliterated. That's a good play. That is a very good lineup. Don't go anywhere. He would never falter. They remind me of We Were Promised Jetpacks. Yeah. I vaguely remember those guys. Or maybe I don't. Who am I thinking of? No, I don't know these guys. Ooh. A little blast from the past, a little flashback to my 12-year-old self enjoying 100 Reasons on the school bus. That was Falter. Up next, Bill Murray. I know I play it a lot. I play a lot of these tracks a lot. They're my favorites. They're my current favorites. And it feels nice as well, right? It feels like it's been a long time since I obsessed over particular tracks, right? I used to. And I used to have like mixtapes, mini discs or whatever, or like playlists on my iPod that I listened to round and round, and I like really grew an association with. And I feel like I got out of the habit of that. And because I listen to so much music and it's all on demand because of Spotify and stuff, I don't have those. I haven't had those in a while, in several years. But this is like a playlist I keep coming back, just like a set of songs that I keep listening to. Yes!
Fuck.
Oh, that was the wrong button. Sorry. We love the fucking horns, and she was live and she was excellent. She kicked ass, and she played sax on tracks that don't have sax on the album as well, and it was so fucking good. If you can see Bill Murray live, do it. Long-time listeners, viewers of the stream will know about my CKY hymn issue. This is the closest I've been to that, right? This is the closest I've come in terms of like frequently purchased together, right? These two tracks are fusing in my head the same way that 96 Quite Better Beings always has to be followed by The Sacrament. That puts this in perspective. Like, I feel like a teenager again. It's fucking great. And they couldn't be more different, right? Aside from the horns being a bit 80s-y.
fuck?
I'm going to queue up my other favorite song. We talked about Lightspeed Champion. I'm not going to play that because it's really long. We've had another long track already, but I will play my other favorite song of all time, which some of you will already know. Although, honestly, this one's starting to catch up. This one might be going for that 3 slot. I don't know why. I've known it for years. It's like one of my dad's favorite songs. And for some reason this year, I was just like, well now. I actually love this. Yeah. I'm turning 25 in less than a month. 35 in less than a month. God, 25, I wish. I'm turning 35 in less than a month, and maybe a switch just went off in my head, and I'm like, I'm dad. I am dad. Hello. Dad circuits, activate. You love the Philip Bailey album Chinese Wall from 1985. You love it now. It's all you want to listen to. Welcome to Dad. Yes. All my experiments in time travel fucked me up, and I am aging backwards. I'm Benjamin buttoning, and I will eventually be a little moldy baby. I have embraced Crocs this year. They're not Kirkland sneakers. But I am a proud Crocs wearer. That happened in the last year as well. I freed my mind. I freed myself of like silly hang-ups about feet. And I embraced comfort. Shorts too. Cargos. Might get myself a second one of these Columbia fleeces. Wall. Oh! It's driving music. That's what did it. Is I spent 5 weeks in LA driving around, driving through the mountains. And this was what I listened to in the car. And it's perfect. It's good weekend sunny driving music. Phil Collins on drums and producing. Fuzi talking about that sub. I know what you're talking about. I don't get it on these headphones, but it's too far. Ow! Fuck yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. That's it. They're my songs. That's my songs. That's my vibe. What do we got here? We're coming up on 2 hours here on Chris in the Morning. We're gonna take a little comfort break sometime soon. Send you on a field trip to the record store. Bring me back something nice. I'm gonna have a slice of pizza. And we'll get a third vibe. What do you think? We'll get a third vibe going. Let's take it back to basics. That was Philip Bailey walking on the Chinese wall. I'm resisting the urge to play it twice in a row. This is Lauren Mayberry, Something in the Air. A song about how everybody's being a cunt lately. I said it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get closer. Something about this track, we've talked about it on the stream before, but that tambourine loop, that particular little tambourine sound, gives it that like throwback 2000s vibe as well. Feels like it could be right at home on like the Bewitched album or something, or like who else? Like if this was on now, if I like discovered this was actually had actually been released in 2002 and was on a Now That's What I Call Music compilation, I wouldn't be surprised. Which is why we're gonna play Sky after it. Dropped a new vote in the chat, by the way, for our third and final vibe. I could see this playing in the bronze in Buffy. Yes! Yes! Peak bronze music. Oh, and the little vocoder? I'd never noticed that. Is there a... or is it just harmonies? I think it's just harmonies. It's really nice. Hell yeah, that was Lauren Mayberry. This is Sonique. Another of my... It's not even a guilty pleasure because I'm not guilty about it. I'm not guilty about it in any way. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. And it's something that you need to know about me if we're going to be friends. Listen to that fucking bass. Ba-dum boom. Ba-dum boom boom. Ba-dum boom. I would love to know. There's no way of doing it because I don't use Last.fm or anything anymore. I would love to know how many times in my life I've listened to this. It's gotta be in the thousands. Fousey gets it. Hell yeah. Looks like we're going to end on a bit of a jazzy number, and I love that. I'm very hyped for that. I thought you might go for the tonal whiplash, but I was secretly hoping that we could have a bit of a jazz hour. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll leave the vote running for just a couple of minutes, but I think everyone's pretty much voted. Archie's here, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Archie, what's up? I wanna fly so. When Gorillaz play at a concert, would you go to it? I've actually never seen them live, and I would be up for it. But at the same time, for me, like it's never been a priority as much as I am a huge Gorillaz fan. I don't know. I don't see a huge amount of live music, and I also I think of Gorillaz as a primarily production project. So I don't know. It's just never come up. I've never made it a priority, but I would love to. I love this little outro bit. Take you high. I want to give you everything that you desire. I want to love you now. I want to take you high. So good. Sonic, Sky. Forever gonna be a favorite. This one's a new favorite, a new obsession of mine from the latest Marabou State album. It's called All I Need. It's giving Gorillaz, it's giving Cinematic Orchestra, it's giving Jamie XX, it's giving DB Boulevard, all those producer, sample-driven, Fatboy Slim, avalanches. This album is so good. Can't recommend it enough. It's called Hallucinating Love. It's simple, it's effective, it does what it does. It does all just hinge on the quality of this sample. And this little lick as well, this beautiful little guitar lick as well. So good. What do you think of Fatboy Slim's You've Come a Long Way, Baby? I would have to check. I would have to check as a reminder to see what's on it, which maybe tells you how much I've listened to it. Right here, right now, Rockefeller Skank. I mean, it's classic. It's got a lot of the iconic ones on it. I can't say that it's on my heavy rotation. So there are album cuts here that I'm not particularly familiar with. I might recognize them if I heard them. Yeah, it's a classic, but I don't listen to it that often. But you know what? This has got me wanting one more little nostalgic deep dive for me. One more little treat for Chrissy Poo. Point of View by DB Boulevard. I'm going to put it after this because that's going to flow really nicely. Up next, DB Boulevard, then PTUSA, Touche Amore covering Refused, and People in Planes with Pretty Buildings, one of my all-time favorite songs. This has been really nice for me. Thank you for voting for that vibe. These are my favorite tracks. These are like nostalgic tracks or favorites of mine, and I love sharing them with you. Thank you. And then we're going to switch gears into our final vibe of the day, jazz and funk. So go ahead and get those requests in. Drop those requests in the chat. Don't be afraid to request more than one. Maybe tell us a bit about it if you think we might not know the artist. Tell us why you're requesting it or why it means something to you. And I'm going to pick a few of those and queue them up for you. Thank you. It was really fun to let you run free with your own show. Yeah. Thank you. Who makes the rules? I make the rules. This is DB Boulevard. What a little, like, a bit of a little one-hit wonder here. European one-hit wonder. Does anybody know this? Is anyone in the chat aware of this track? Have they heard it before? I'm curious. It had a really fun music video in the early days of CGI. Look up the music video if you can. Open a tab. It was like a cardboard woman in like a cardboard world driving around a little cardboard car. And it's really dated by today's standards, but I remember just thinking it was really cool. Ooh. Could we do this one instead? What do you think? Oh my god, Stereophonics covered it? What? No way. Sorry, Archie. My curiosity is overriding your request. I gotta know. Oh. Couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. Ooh. Do we want some big band? Do we want some fucking big band shit? With the Danish radio big band and Miho Hazama? What do we think? It's 10 minutes long, but it's going to be really good. I don't know it, but I can bet you it's going to be really good. That was DB Boulevard. This is the new single, The Milkman from PTUSA. I'm so hyped for this album. I assume there's an album coming, because he's been doing quite a few singles. I'm doing it. If it's not good, we'll skip it. How about that? We don't usually skip, but we'll skip it if it sucks. Ooh. I don't know if Alt J really fit the vibe, which is jazz and funk. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to do a little spelunking on Spotify. Corey Wong, we could do some Wolfpack. Let's do Parcels. Let's do Parcels and a different Corey Wong track that I don't know. Yeah, let's do those. This is great. I'm liking this. I'm not liking it as much as the previous single. Model Train Town really hit me pretty fucking hard. It's also on that playlist that I was showing you, and I've listened to it 10, 15 times. You could use your snacky poo, but you know what, James? Save it. I'll queue that one up for free. Hold on to your snacky poo. I appreciate you. This is the Apollo program was a hoax covered by Touche Amore from that right there on my wall. The Shape of Punk to Come Obliterated. I fucking love this cover so much. And it's made me fall in love with this band that I didn't know anything about before. Archie, have you seen the jazz film Whiplash with J.K. Simmons? Yes. Yes, I have. Phenomenal movie. I have mixed feelings about it. I recognize it's a really, really good movie in a lot of respects. I also kind of take issue with its like representation of like I don't know. It's a movie about obsession more than it is about music, if that makes sense. Like J.K. Simmons is a piece of shit. His character is a piece of shit, and he has a really stupid view on jazz, like a really stupid kind of people have in the real world. This like kind of elitist attitude when it comes to classic jazz. Like all of jazz is just the same 10 musicians that operated at the same kind of time in America, which is just not true. So like that bothered me, but that's kind of the point because he's supposed to be a piece of shit. So I don't know. I had a weird experience watching it. Alex is here. What's up? Welcome. How long have you been hiding in the chat? You have a snacky poo, by the way. Oh, no, you don't. You used it. Neon has 4 snacky poos and James has 1 in the ledger. And I've set up a link if anyone wants to support the show directly. Cut out the Google middleman, who does take quite a lot from these super chats. Like pretty much like half of it. There is a private link you can support via Stripe. It's not as flashy, but it helps me out a lot more. This is Pretty Buildings by People in Planes. This is possibly my number 1 all-time song. Oh, it's so good. If you like big and anthemic and emotional, these guys had it all. They did it all in this one song. Ooh. I should really like compile a list of my all-time favorites. I'd be interested how they've changed over the years. But it's tough when you listen to so much music, and it depends on mood. There are songs I'm not always in the mood for, so do they count? You know? Oh. Oh.
fuck?
Woo! So good. Sorry, I just love this song. I didn't talk enough during that. I just let it play. Delay ads. Get out of here, YouTube. No ads. No more ads. That was Pretty Buildings by People in Planes, one of my all-time favorites. Before we get into the jazz, I just want to say thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. I know I say it a lot, but it's because I mean it. Love this project, and I love hanging out with you guys on Sundays, and I've discovered so much great music because of you. I hope that you have discovered loads of good music because of me. It's a really fun little thing that we do here in the Cool Blog family. That's the name now, Cool Blog Family. That's the brand. That's the brand. Everybody, you're in it. It's all marketing. This is Ebes. Oh, that drumming! One of the best living jazz drummers. If you haven't already, go check out my new videos up on my essay channel. We're 3 episodes into my Groundhog Day series, Good Night Rita. So if you're a fan of that movie, it's not too late to get involved. Episode 4, hopefully coming this week if I have enough time between client work. I also just uploaded a full hour and 50-minute long edit of all of the Truman Show videos back to back with a few little updates and edits. I kind of moved some stuff around to make it a bit more flowy. I think it helped. It's brought out the wackos again. Jesus, I'm looking at some of these comments coming in. Video essays attract some of the stupidest, weirdest people, man. Like flat earthers loved Truman Show. I get comments like every few days I get a comment that's like, you know, it's a documentary, right? It's like about the firmament. Like, God, come on now. What do you do with that? You delete it. That's what you do. You fucking delete it immediately. I don't have time for that nonsense. I'm an adult. Also a lot of little fucking incel cucks who get upset about me talking about feminism. I literally did the bare minimum. I talk about it right at the end of the series. I do literally the least a straight man can do. And I talk about feminist theory in the shallowest terms right at the end of the series. In the smallest, most insignificant way. And these people are like, I was really enjoying it until you went woke. I was loving your analysis, but then you went fucking woke. You're like self-flagellating misogynist. Everybody's a misogynist now. Ugh. Can't believe it. Can't believe you ruined it. And my reaction to that is, thank you for watching till the end, my dude. Thanks for the watch time, cuck. Jesus. The kids are not okay. It's the inability to like be able to have two things be true, right? That's it. That's what it comes down to, is like, I can love the movie and also talk about how it could have better female characters. I'm not going to apologize for still loving the movie, spending an inordinate amount of time talking about it and making videos about it. It doesn't make me a piece of shit for liking a movie that could have stronger female characters. And I'm not saying that you're bad either. I'm just saying it's interesting. But the exact same person who's like, oh, I hate all this woke stuff, is the kind of person who hears something completely innocuous and is like, "You're attacking me!" No, I'm not, dude. I'm not. No, I'm not. What? Huh? Blah? Blah? Are you okay? Do you need to sit down? Do you need a timeout? Babe? Play the tape back. Did I call you a sexist? You just self-identified. And for the record, I just delete them. Sometimes I wait a couple of hours and then I delete them. I don't engage with that shit. I don't have time. I'm an adult. I got shit to do. Yes! Yes! Ebs continue to be one of the greatest current active jazz groups in the world. My Polish besties. Kicking off our jazz and funk hour here at the end of Chris in the Morning. Thank you for sharing all this time with me. We'll do a little bit of this and then we'll do a little bit anything goes and then we'll wrap it up. Thank you for being here. I'm going to adopt a more casual stance now because my lower back hurts. And I finished my second baby Dr. Pepper, which adds up to 300 milliliters of Dr. Pepper, which is still less than a regular can. I just hit my standing desk button with my chair. Whoops. There we go. You heard it here first, folks. I'm a woke libtard. Archie says, may I ask, what is your favorite thing you ever did with Ed's World? That's tough. I think that my favorite video that I produced... Well, okay, so my favorite video we made while I was there is Zombie Picnic, because I got to direct it. And I do genuinely think that it is the best quality... It is the best quality... the most consistent and highest quality animation that we put out while I was there. And it's partly because it was a music video, so we didn't have to do lip sync. We got to be a bit more creative. And partly because, frankly, I'm a really fucking good director and producer. Just gonna say it. No wasting time being humble. I was really good at that. I did a really good job, and the team around me did a really good job, and we got it in to a really high standard, on budget, on time. And it's great, and I love it. And it's still doing really well, which makes me very happy. I also loved working on Casting Call. I talked about this a little bit in the... I don't think this is a cover. Just, sorry, by the way. We listened to... Wait, I queued this up thinking it might be a cover. And it's not. It's just a stereophonic song. Well, we live and we learn. Yeah, my other favorite thing that we made while I was there was Casting Call, because it was genuinely just really fun to do. It was a really fun process. I talked about this in my Emperor's New Groove series, actually, as a kind of comparison from my own career. The process, the flow of the process just worked. Like, at least, I don't know about, I can't speak for the animators because a lot of them are remote, but the work that we did here, that Matt and I and the voice actors and stuff did here in my office, you know, and doing the Foley and doing the edit and bringing the music together, like, it just was fun. It was really fun. And I think you can tell in the finished product. That's what I say in the Emperor's New Groove video. It's like, I think you can tell from the end product that we were having a really fun time, right? Like, we literally were like, we had this problem to solve, which was like, how do we segue between the different scenes? It's all taking place in the same place. Are we going to do little whip bands? Are we going to do like Astif movie white noise, like, you know, Robot Chicken style? Are we going to do Batman, like, loom, you know? What are we going to do to move the scenes forward? And somebody was like, what if we did like Seinfeld, boom, 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 where like we cut back to the exterior every time for no reason, like dun 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 dun, and we established with the music, and then we were like, okay, how do we make the music? And I looked up and I found like a paid plugin. I had to buy a whole new piece of software and a plugin for that software that sounds like that emulates the Seinfeld slap bass, right? And I was like, hey, I got to buy this software. Are you okay with that? And Matt said, yes. And then we did it. I bought the software and I learned how to use it. And we made the silly fucking Seinfeld music and we put it on Bandcamp and stuff. That was just, you know, there was like this attitude of like, we're having fun. We're saying yes. You know, do it for the bit, you know, go the extra mile for the vine, right? And I think you can tell in the video because it's really funny. It's really funny and it's really silly and it's DIY and in all the ways that Eddsworld used to be. And I'm very proud of it. And when I finally snap and kickstart my own new Eddsworld, that's what it will feel like. It will be like, that will be the mission statement, is like, love the process, embrace the process, have fun, say yes, and make sure everybody working on it is having a really fucking good time. They should be working hard, right? We should expect quality because we're paying for it. But everyone should also have a really fucking good time working on it because that makes a better product. So yeah, watch this space, 2026, baby. Let's do it. Because God knows you're not getting any more of that from the source. Oh, he went there. He did it. Where's a mic? What's something I can drop? Hell yeah, bitch. We're just going to make our own one with hookers and blackjack. I think most of the team would come with me at this point. Let's face it. Whoo. This is My Centennial by Miho Hazama with the Danish Radio Big Band and the Danish National Symphony Orchestra. Wow. Just sit back and let this wash over you. Beautiful. Oh no, I got Dr. Pepper on the floor. It's going to be sticky now. What Harvey said. Ooh. This is really smooth and very like retro and romantic. Celebrating Thad Jones. Maybe we should listen to some Thad Jones as well, you know? Let's do a short one. Let's do Something to Remember You by. Yeah. This is wonderful. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Yeah. There's tea behind the scenes, but I can't talk about it. I know things. What cartoons do you like? What cartoons don't I like? I'm kind of on a bit of I have a animation mentor over in LA, and I'm kind of skilling myself up in my spare time. I'm trying to upskill in animation production because it's something I want to do. I want to do it more, after Eddsworld. I want to have more of a career doing that. And so I'm watching a lot of different animation. Really enjoying some like one season wonders from Disney and Cartoon Network and stuff. Things like Future Worm, which was made by a South Park alum, got one season and then got completely forgotten. And I'm going to start Owl House soon. I did all of Amphibia last year because my mentor worked on it. And I'm going to do Owl House, which she didn't work on, sadly, but she does know the creators. And I watched all of Arcane this year. Arcane is incredible. I don't give two shits about League of Legends, but Arcane is the most impressive and most expensive television animation that's literally ever been made. Like, move over, Disney. Fuck off. You're not in charge anymore. There are these indies now that are pushing things forward. And one of them is Fortiche, and I'm very excited for the movie they've got in the works. French animation has always been a very, very strong little industry. I was in the States for the release of Looney Tunes, The Day the Earth Blew Up. I went and saw it on release day. It's great. And not only am I very excited about this company, right? The company that released The Day the Earth Blew Up have also saved Coyote versus Acme. They've saved it. They are releasing it. I think next year. It is saved. Right? So I'm very fucking excited about that. And I'm really, really grateful to them. They are called Ketchup Entertainment, and I'm also going to try reaching out to them and see if I can interview them for my channel, because I want to shine a spotlight on it. I want to just help them because they're great and they're doing great work, and I want them to do this more. I want them to be in a position where they can help bring strong 2D animation to the cinema. So that's exciting. I'm going to try and talk to the founders there, see if they want to talk to me. And I'm very happy that we finally get to see Coyote. What else did I Scavenger's Reign last year on HBO. That was one of the best animated series that I've seen in a while. I need to catch on some anime. I've been doing all the Ghiblis in release order this year as well. Started last year. I've been watching them slowly in release order. My favorites are Porco Rosso and Only Yesterday and Howl's Moving Castle. And I'm entering the unknown now, all the modern ones I've never seen. So the next one on my list is Tales from Earthsea, and then Ponyo, and then Arrietty. I haven't seen any of them. Yeah. The Day the Earth Blew Up was great. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Find a way to see it. Buy it on iTunes. Support it. It's so wild. It's so fun. It doesn't reinvent the wheel. It just does a really fucking good job, and that's what we need. Strong 90-minute 2D animated films that are funny. They've got a laugh per minute. They know what they are. They know what they're doing, and they're giving jobs to great young animators, great 2D animators, right? Keeping the industry alive. That's what it should be doing. It was great, and it's funny. It's funny to boot. I laughed at it a lot. I laughed out loud quite a lot. We must protect the resource. You'll get it when you watch it. It's not quite the same thing, but I'm a big Star Trek fan and I loved Lower Decks as well. And I think it's finished now, but it was very good. And my hat goes off to Mike McMahon, who's a fantastic showrunner and really like nailed down. I was the biggest skeptic in the world, but he nailed down like what a sitcom version of Star Trek should be without losing sight of like what makes Star Trek special, which is more than you can say for most of the other shows. This is great, by the way. Who's just been jamming to this? Just been sitting and loving this. Good background music. Good, like... I couldn't have chosen a better song to go on rants about animation over. It even kind of looks the part, right? That's all, folks. There's a joke. There's a joke in the opening moments, in the opening scene of Day the Earth Blew Up, because they're like babies. It's like Porky Pig and Daffy Duck growing up in a farmhouse together, and Daffy like knocks something really heavy and it lands on... It hits Porky Pig on the head, and then he stammers for the first time. It's good. And then Farmer Joe, or whatever he's called, he's like a still image. Their dad is like a painting of a farmer. It's very SpongeBob. He barely moves, and then when he like dies, he just kind of walks off into the sunset, but it's just the still image does that, like Brody Quest off into the sky and fades away. Like, goodbye, my children, and just like tweens away off the It's so good. It's so good. Really, really good. We need more of it. Down with fucking live action Disney bullshit. Up with silly 90-minute Looney Tunes movies. This is real Thad Jones. We just heard Miho Hazama paying tribute to the man. This is Something to Remember You by Thad Jones. The remaster says 2007. The original song, 1956. Do you know what I mean? Like Bugs Bunny cartoons. Yeah, man. Looney Tunes, all of those stable of characters, they're great. The Warner Brothers ones. Animaniacs. I'd kill for a fucking Animaniacs movie or something. And I love Disney as well. I want Disney to be doing that, right? I think that when they do it, they can be really good at it. Look at Emperor's New Groove. Look at Soul. Soul is really good. It's not as silly. But they're getting hung up. They're losing their edge, right? They're not interested. They're not, the company is not interested in making that kind of thing anymore. And I think that that's a real shame. And I'm not, obviously, they're a multi-billion fucking conglomerate that owns everything in the world. Disney are going to be fine. But I am very worried about the future of Walt Disney Studios, Walt Disney Animation, right? I think that they don't have an identity anymore. They don't have a thing that they're like the best in the world at. They had this thing for 100 years that they were the best at, right? Not 100 years, but like 60, 70 years. They were the best at this thing, you know. And now they're not the best at anything. And right, they are in danger of just collapsing and disappearing and, you know, fading away, which is a real shame. Maybe we do need to be looking at television more, you know. I'm excited about the Goofy movie documentary. That's going to be fun. I'm going to rewatch the movie and then I'm going to watch the documentary. But they don't make shit like that anymore. They're not interested in making stuff like that, which is a shame. Archie's going to be going to Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank in July. Hell yeah. Don't know if I've done Warner Brothers. I've done Universal Studios and the other one. It's not great. It's not a great theme park. The tour is good. The tour is interesting, but the theme park is bad. But I don't think I've ever done Warner Brothers. I hope it's great. I hope you have a good time. This is sad and melancholy and beautiful. Wonderful. Up next, Rozzi or Rozzi maybe, if it's Italian. Joshua Tree from an album called Bad Together. Up next, after that, Parcels, Corey Wong, Night Tempo, and Manu Ketche with Thomas Stanko on the trumpet. A living? Is he alive? A legend. Definitely a legend. I'm going to assume he's a living legend. Ooh. This is smooth. Maybe a little country. Ooh. Lovely. Yeah, little soul, little country, little... Oh. The CEO of Warner Brothers, David Zaslav, hates Looney Tunes. I don't know why, and he keeps removing Looney Tunes off HBO Max. That's silly. I mean, they may be, the way these things work, there might be kind of separate issues, right? It might not necessarily be his feelings. Or it might, you know, the fact that they're not on HBO Max might have nothing to do with him. There's a lot of licensing things and costs involved. They're all basically learning that streaming is stupid and doesn't financially make sense. And they're having to make stupid decisions that hurt the viewer in order to keep themselves afloat. And it's just it's not sustainable. Yeah. If things are being, you know, if you're worried about stuff you love being taken off streaming, cancel your streaming and buy it. Buy it on DVD, buy it on Blu-ray. Buy it on iTunes even. It's better than nothing. I buy quite a lot of movies on iTunes. What's on sale? I love the iTunes sales. Movies under £3. Boss Level, piece of shit. Don't watch it. I'm going to talk about it in the Groundhog series. Don't worry. Don't trust me. It's bad. Rango. Guys, should I get Rango for $2.99? So speaking of animated classics, you guys can vote on which movie I buy on iTunes. How about that? I'm going to spend $2.99 on a movie. Oh, there's some good ones. Star Trek First Contact. Possibly the best, or actually definitely the best TNG movie. Jumanji, the original one. 5-star, 10 out of 10 classic. About growing up and getting out of the shadow of your father. How many times did I fucking watch Jumanji and I didn't realize that the fucking hunter is played by the same actor as his dad? It's his dad, guys. He's literally being chased through the jungle by a specter of toxic masculinity and his father's expectations. Perfect movie. This is Leave Your Love by The Parcels. I don't know it, you don't know it. Let's discover it together. And drop me a few more requests in the chat. Drop me like a handful more requests. We got time for 1 or 2 more, and then we're going to wrap it up for today. Thank you for being here. This is Chris in the morning. Chicago. The Terminal. I think I already own that. A lot of Star Trek movies in here. Undiscovered Country. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for $2.99. That's pretty good. Have you watched the Monty Python movies before? What kind of British comedian do you think I am? Of course I have. It was basically mandatory growing up. You know how we tricked all these Americans into thinking there's like a tea siren every day? Sorry if you've been duped by that, by the way. That's so fucking funny. So fucking funny that people thought that was real. That any single person thought that was real. I'm sorry to break it to you. If this is the first you're hearing about it, we made that up. British people made that up, and then other British people saw it and just got in on the joke. No. See, now I think you're joking. Because there's no way you were that gullible. There's no way you were that gullible. Stop it. No, you're joking now. I'm not going to fall for it. But there is a mandatory course that everybody has to take in primary school, which is our elementary, where you watch all of Monty Python, all the television shows and the movies. Because you have to, because it's part of our heritage. This is wonderful. This is very smooth. I could listen to this all day. Ooh. From sexy to funky. This is Corey Wong and the Metropole Orchestre and Jules Buckley from an album called Starship Syncopation, which I'm saving right the fuck now. Oh! go! So good. Ooh. What is this? What is this animated movie? Rumble? Rumble has 47 on Rotten Tomatoes. All the Spy Kids are on here. All of the Spy Kidses are on sale for $2.99 on iTunes. If you needed to know that, now you do. Oh, dude, this is going in the likes. The Truman Show is on sale, $3.99, currently on iTunes. I own like 6 different. I basically own every different version of Truman Show there is. At this point, I have every edition of it. I even borrowed for Groundhog Day, I borrowed my parents' like collector's edition DVD that's 20 years old, to see if there were any different special features on it. I work hard on these essays. I bring my A game. Dude, this is solid stuff. I knew Cory Wong was good. I need to dive more into this artist. Ooh. That was Burning by Cory Wong. Up next, Level Off. I'm going to add a couple more and then we're going to call it a day. Sorry, I've been distracted looking at movies. I can throw that in the chat. See what you think. What should I get? What should I get? Okay. Chet Baker. Okay. Oh yeah, this is strutting music. You're right. Maybe we never left the first vibe, man. Maybe we're still in the... It's like the Matrix. Maybe we're still in it. We never left strutting. I'm seeing a lot of votes for Jumanji. It is a near perfect movie. Rango all the way. Apocalypse Now. I threw that one in. That's actually $3.99, but I threw it in because it's a classic that I do need to watch. Ace Ventura: Pet Detective is a funny Jim Carrey movie. I dare you to watch it again. I dare you to watch it in the year 2025. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Whoa. Somebody stop me! That's the other one. That's The Mask. Actually, The Mask has aged pretty well. The Mask is still pretty good. I dare you to watch it again. Hilarious guy. Talking about Ace Ventura. Has aged like a fine mold. Ooh, boy howdy. Like a glove? Yeah, it really is very, very, very upsetting to watch in the present day. Enter at your own risk. Sarah, we're doing funky and jazzy to round off the night. Do you have any recommendations for us before I close subscriptions? Subscriptions? God! This is what happens when I don't drink coffee. Before I close, requests. Would you like to request anything funky and or jazzy like this? That was great. I want to hear more of those guys. I'm going to queue up this one. I don't even know what it is. We're going to listen to it. We're going to find out what it is. Oh, and Sarah, not to single you out too much, but I had in my notes that you don't know any Outkast songs apart from Hey Ya. This was an admission, frankly embarrassing admission that you made at the start of the stream. So we're going to rectify that. Basically, you need Stankonia. You need Stankonia from 2000. Everybody agrees that it's a masterpiece, except for the skits. You can take the skits out. It was just the thing people did at the time. We're going to listen to So Fresh and So Clean, because it's kind of funky as well. It fits the vibe. And we're going to listen to my fucking personal favorite. Where is it? Where's it gone? I'm going blind. Snapping and trapping via meat feet fucking Killer Mike before RTJ. Before pre-RTJ Killer Mike, 90s Killer Mike, and J Sweet, who does some shit on the outro to this track that should fucking be illegal, frankly. Flow so tight, if I may say so. If I may use the vernacular. And we've had a super chat in from Alex. Thank you so much. Requesting some Russian looking stuff. I'm going to have to copy and paste that. Is that going to turn up? Nope. Going to copy and paste the... Is it Cyrillic? Is that the alphabet? Ooh. Is this it? Just give me a yay or nay in the chat that I've found the right track. Is this the one? This one here. And we'll get that queued up and bumped straight to the top of the list for you. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Round of applause for you. Thank you. Which is your favorite sound effect? Is it that one? That's for you. Ukrainian. If it's Russian, it won't be on Spotify. Yeah. We have listened to some Russian music, though. They might be on different labels. Dog has definitely requested, like, nasty Russian electronic music before. We're going to bump that right to the top of the list. Thank you so much. Is this going to completely break the flow? Is this going to be a bit of a swerve? Let us know. Or is it jazzy and funky? Is it funky Ukrainian music? You're hearing on trumpet, by the way, Tomasz Stanko, Poland's greatest trumpeter. Just so you know, he's played with all the greats. You will often see his name second or third on the personnel of some of the greatest jazz albums ever recorded. He was one of the first people that I learned about when I started getting into European jazz. His solo stuff tends to get really wild sometimes, but he also collaborates on slightly more mellow music like this. Onuka rips very ethereal, says Alex. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. As always, you can still super chat right up to the end of the stream. I do appreciate everybody who supports it. You guys doing that and being members helps me keep doing this. It justifies me putting the time in every week, not only to do the streams, but also to, I got to prep. I'm slowly improving the equipment and the lighting and everything. I'm slowly getting better at the whole process. I put a lot of time and thought into my notes, and I look up new releases and I build these playlists, and I made all the playlists for the calendar if you've got one of those. And I need to update the website. I haven't in a while, but I do also update the website. Who is your favorite member of Monty Python? So my immediate gut reaction would be Michael Palin, because we have the same birthday. Michael Palin's birthday is the 5th of May, as is mine. That's your little reminder, by the way. It's if you want to give me a gift or anything, it's coming up. It's going to be a big one. Halfway to 70, everybody. If I make it. But I think that it has to be Eric Idle, right? I love Michael Palin and what he brings to it. And I love John Cleese, obviously. But I think it's Eric Idle, right? He plays a lot of the silliest characters. He plays a lot of the he plays a lot of the women as well. He was never afraid to clown. He's always happy to one up himself. It's very generous, what Eric Idle brings to that ensemble. I think that's a good word for it. Yeah. I think it's Eric. Ooh. This is lovely, by the way. Thank you, Alex. That's going in my likes. Appreciate it, and thank you again for supporting the stream. I found a rocky, funky tune in my 4 CITM playlist. Are we up for 5 minutes of jazzy guitar? We absolutely are. We 100% are. Lay it on me. I'm just going to have to do some yoga after this is all. Because sitting in my seat for 3 hours is bad for my butt. It's bad for my butt. And I currently can't raise the desk. Because there's some stuff plugged in that will fall off and break. Dude, this is so vibey. Wow. A snacky poo from Sarah. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Thank you for supporting the stream. Going above and beyond today. Thank you. Trying to find the Japanese characters. It might just turn up. I mean, Spotify can be pretty smart. I'll try it in English. Is this it? Live at Chuo Kaikan. Live at Chuo Kaikan Hall, Tokyo, February 1982. Is this it? Hell yeah. Damn. Some live Japanese jazz from the early 80s? Please. Also, this is reminding me, we can't end yet because I wanted to listen to the new Laufey. I think I've been saying that wrong though. I think I've been pronouncing Laufey wrong this whole time. But we're going to listen to her new song, Silver Lining, because I wanted to. I'm going to bump that right up to the top of the list for you. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. And we're going to listen to... I'm going to look it up. Laufey pronunciation. Laufey. No, I'm seeing Lao. But then how does she say it? Loive. That's the closest you're going to get in English. Loive. I just watched a video of her saying it. Loive. Loive. That's cool. That's really cool. That's much better than Laufey. Loive. Very cool. Anyway, that's coming up next. That was Chet Baker that I talked over. Thank you so much. Thanks, Chet. Ooh. Hell yeah. That's a good rule. Alex says, when it's labeled by the date it's performed, it's good jazz. Hell yeah. Like Grateful Dead bootlegs. Here's the thing. If I recommend a song and it sucks, and I've given you money, at least I don't feel too awful for it. I think that sounds like a you thing that you need to get over. Because I would have absolutely no problem recommending a bad song. But thank you so much. A little applause for you. And a little Bing air horn.
Bow, bow, bow.
We're gonna bump up So Fresh, So Clean. We're gonna split up the... We're gonna do your little outcast education right here, right now, following your super chat. Because you've been so generous today. Thank you. And so for me, it's all about Stankonia. It's all about Stankonia. Older people older than me will have associations with their really early stuff. They will, you know, they'll be like, nah, that's the true shit, you know, Southern Player, right? Southern Player, what did Cadillac music and whatever. Like, I know some of that. But for my money, it is all about Stankonia. It begins with Stankonia, which also has, you must know, Miss Jackson. I'm not even going to play Miss Jackson. You have to know Miss Jackson. And then when I was a teenager in 2003, they released Speakerbox The Love Below, which is a really weird, dumb thing. It's like they were having a falling out, I think. I think they basically had completely different, they had creative differences, and their solution was to just basically make two separate albums and put them together. That's what it feels like. And a lot of Speakerbox is pretty bad. And a lot of The Love Below is like the ones you know, because Andre 3000 is, you know, is really good. At least that's how I've always looked at it. I'm not speaking from any kind of research on this. It's just always had been the vibe for me. But I love like Happy Valentine's Day, Hey Ya, obviously. A lot of it is also filler, which is the problem. There's a lot of filler on that album. And then they kind of basically went their own way? Oh no, they did Idlewild. They did Idlewild, which was accompanied, I think was accompanied by a short film or a feature-length film? I don't know that one at all. I don't really know that. But it's all about Stankonia. I also love Explosion off this album. Explosion is great with Be Real. Ever seen Class of 3000? Can't say I do. Oh my god. What is this? 3 seasons Cartoon Network show starring Andre 3000? What the fuck? What the fuck? I gotta watch this ASAP. Phil Lamar's in it. Tom Kenny? Tom Kenny does a voice? Dude. SpongeBob himself is in the Andre 3000 cartoon? Dude. I fully ripped off this beat on one of my albums. It actually started as a challenge. I challenged myself to see if I could make this beat sound as close as possible to the original. And then I changed it a little bit and used it in a track. Don't tell Outkast. Ah, it's so good. Ghetto Music is good. Unhappy. Oh, I really like Unhappy on the Speakerbox side of things. Unhappy is great. And then a lot of this. The Killer Mike stuff is good, but it's not the best. It's interesting now in 2025 thinking, like, looking back on this and being like, actually, generally speaking, when I think of Andre 3000, I think about his features. I think about the amazing work he does on, like, you know, the fucking Carter albums, or like on with Gorillaz for the Converse track, Do Your Thing, you know, featuring on like Busta Rhymes or The Game or whatever. And I definitely don't listen to his silly woodwind in bat fucking album. Stupid fucking. I mean, he can do what he wants. He He can do what he wants, but I'm free not to give a shit. Just so fresh and clean. Yeah, that fucking 808, like basic 808, like 90s Chicago sound. It's so good. Just content warning, I guess. The next one, some of the lyrics are not good. They're quite just, I guess, content warning like sexual violence. Killer Mike was not always the woke king that he is today. We love Killer Mike in this house. But in 2000 on Stankonia, I mean, he maybe had some shit to work out. Just gonna say that before we listen to it. Hell yeah. We're gonna just do this one as well. It's an album cut. I fucking love it. But yeah, I don't stand by all the lyrics. It's nasty. That beat is like so weird and like lopsided and gross. It's so good. That weird little thing as well. Like, it's like alien beats. It's so weird. It's like something that Fred does. It's like something that would be on a Limp Bizkit album. Already it's a classic. Classic Killer Mike. I completely forgot to do the field trip break. I just realized. I never got around to it. It's fine. I do like the idea of mounting an expedition to do like CD thrifting in Brighton. I think that would be a really great little field trip cutaway. That could be really, really fun. All I really need is for the stream to pay for my train ticket. That's kind of it. We can do it. That'd be a great day. Take a camera along, take a friend. Okay, so just listen to what J Sweet, whoever the fuck J Sweet is. Just listen to what he does on this outro, right? And these are the lyrics. Listen to this. So fucking good. Brand new tune, platinum hits. We nah gon' run and switch like no bitch. Outcast, J Sweet, Killer Mike. That fucking outro is so fucking good. I could listen to that. I hate that it fades out. I could listen to it for a whole minute. I could listen to him just repeat those last lines for a whole fucking minute. Anyway, this is the complete opposite. How was it again? Wait. Loive. This is Loive with Silver Lining, her new single. And we've had a super chat in from Alex. Thank you so much. Field trip though, son. Cage, too much. Thank you so much. What a switch up indeed. And I have a feeling we're going to go back again. We're going to get another little whiplash. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for supporting the stream. It's an entirely reasonable goal. I think we'll do it. Like I say, I'm not gonna like patronize you by being like, let's get to the goal. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. I just need to figure out when. That's really it. We'll do all the charity shops. I'll do a day, and it'll be like charity shops and Snooper's Paradise. And the goal will be to bring back like 10 CDs. And maybe a record. This is gorgeous, as to be expected at this point. For those who might have forgotten, I absolutely adore this album from 2023. Got me through a bit of a lonely time. Fell fully in love with this album, Bewitched by Loive, at the end of 2023, in the winter of 2023-24. Listen to this round and round and round. Especially California and Me, and its interlude that follows. Hey Coop, enjoy the chicken parm. Cool. Oh yeah, I mean, if you like this, Bewitched is an entire album of this. It's like a record out of time. It's wonderful from start to finish. I think I actually know all the lyrics. Oh, and it's not even an interlude, really. Basically, she does California. I'm just gonna cue it up. I won't talk about it. I'm not gonna describe it. I'm gonna play it to you. We're never stopping. What I love about it is California and Me is like the big version with the Philharmonic Orchestra and everything, and it's the whole song. And then she ends it on this. She basically does a reprise on the piano, on just the piano, and it's just the most beautiful button that you could ask for. It's the best song on the album, and you just get a little bit more. Hey, this is Cage with Too Much. Super chat requested by Alex. Thank you so much. Oh. Yeah, we need to do more of this, man. Like noughties hip hop. We need to do that as a fucking vibe. We haven't been listening to enough hip hop on this stream. This whole album is nuts, says Alex. It'll make Killer Mike's verses seem more palatable. Cage is too much sometimes. I don't know, that Killer Mike's fucking pretty brutal. And like Andre's rebuttal and stuff, that like weird conversation in the middle of like, it's a lot. It reminds me, there was something on my release radar. There was a new track from, it was IDK featuring Joey Valence, and that was pretty, that's some pretty, it's pretty rude. It's a little rude, but it's pretty good. Joey Valence put it on. Okay. We're going to put it up next for flow reasons. Yeah, IDK's great. Yeah, Punk Tactics is incredible. Life-changing. We didn't know that we needed 2025 Beastie Boys, but we fucking did. Just like how I didn't really know that I needed Bill Murray, right? I didn't know that I was really craving really well-produced, like, emo metal with saxophone. And then it was there in front of me and it was incredible. And I am still listening to, God, what's his name? What's his name even? Has he released anything more? There it is. Black Swan. I'm still listening to this EP. Even though it's just ripping off so many things. So blatantly ripping off things like Korn and, and like Funeral for a Friend and shit. But I'm still listening to it. Look, these are all still in my likes. Because I didn't realize I kind of wanted it. I kind of did actually want like a overproduced kind of anti-pop version of Korn. Somebody fill Coop in on Joey Valence, please. Oh, that's great. I kind of want to listen to... Ooh. If we're going down this, if we're going to take a few more minutes, we're going to listen to The Game. Yes. Clover by IDK. With Joey Valence and Bray. Is it Valence or Valence? Woo! We're just chilling now. We're just chilling. We're in overtime now. We're entering overtime. Everybody stick around. Chill out. Take a load off. We ain't going anywhere. I'm not going to be performing as much. I'm just going to sit and chill with you guys. And I'm going to be on my phone, frankly. I'm checking my stats. They're really good. I'm about to hit 63,000 followers on my essay channel. Can't wait for that silver play button. Nice second. In as many decades. Ooh. Somebody asking if I use a voice changer. Their exact words are you using a voice changer? Your voice sounds kinda wrong. That's a review. Thanks. Thanks for that. Don't know what to do with that. Your voice sounds kinda wrong. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you. I do occasionally get people like, I get like really concerned comments like, dude, do you have like, maybe you should go to a doctor. Maybe, I think from the sound of your voice, you might have like throat cancer. Have you been checked for lumps recently? I think you might have like something in your voice. You might have like a lump on your voice box. No. I do actually, I have a lump, you'll have seen. I have a benign cyst in my neck. That's nowhere near where my voice is made. And it's fine. No need to panic. It's just years of shouting and acid reflux. And my voice has always been weird. This is Martians vs. Goblins. The game, the Red Album. What a fucking masterpiece. Dre produced. Very contemporary Dre mixtape album with loads of guests on it. Highly recommend. I had a real moment on this one. Goblin era Tyler the Creator. I think I know the Tyler the Creator verse off by heart, but I can't recite it. I'm not allowed. Bronco and Sega Genesis. Marvel overtook me. Overlooked me. Go from this to Weezer Blue Album, please. No. Shan't. But you know what I will do? To ease us into Loive? That's going to take some getting used to. Greatest man? No. Oh. Where's the cover? There it is. He lost. Such a good verse. Tyler showing off. Yeah, I mean, YouTube comments. It's not news that sometimes weird people watch your videos. And they're mostly kids, I have a rule that I follow that I've probably told you before. Everybody on the internet is 10 years old until proven otherwise. It's a really, really good rule, I think. It's one of the best things I've ever come up with. And it saves me quite regularly. It's a good thing to practice, Don't take it helps you understand not to take them seriously. Not to take something that some people might say seriously, and also not to try and defend yourself, because don't be a 34-year-old man arguing with a 10-year-old. That's a bad look. So don't engage because they're a child, right? You don't know them, so they're a child. It's a good rule. I think it's a really good rule, and I think more people should adopt it. And I think that if more people on the right in America adopted it, you might not be in the place that you're in. Think about that. How many people that Elon Musk is mad at on Twitter are 12? Food for thought. This is Life's What You Make It by Weezer. The very last track of the deluxe Red album. Cheeky little fuckers hiding this right at the end of their album. Fucking hiding this cute little fucking placebo cover. Or is it the other way around? It's the other way round. I apologize. Correction, asterisk. Placebo covered Weezer. Not the other way round. Placebo covered it. And it's great. Or maybe they both covered something else. Let's find out. It's Talk Talk. It's Talk Talk. They both covered the same Talk Talk song from 1986. We got to the bottom of it, gang. This is a Talk Talk song. Oh, it went to Loife for... that's why. I'll skip forward. If I pause and like go back, will you... Is that adjusting for you guys? Are we in California and me now at the start? That's why it was hidden the first time around, because it's not available in the States. Great. We're back on track, everybody. It's a great track. Check it out in your own time. But yeah, I did a little thing here, right? There were like there was a different regional release because it wasn't there, but it let me find the other version of it. But I guess that's region blocked. Cause it's a Talk Talk cover. We learn. Anyway, this is California and me, and I'm not going to talk over it because it's fucking beautiful. Does this song make you feel different after your time in LA? No, not really. I mean, you're right. It's not really. It's about relationships and stuff. But no, actually, because I listened to this album round and round, I spent a month in Poland at the end of that year in the winter, or kind of a hermiting up all on my own, working on stuff. And so I associate this album with that place. And actually, I kind of picture the Airbnb, the apartment that I was staying in. And the weather and the snow and the ice, and I don't know. That's what I'm always going to be attached. That's what's going to be attached to it for the rest of time for me. Kind of being holed up like a little hermit in the middle of icy, wintry Poland. And just listen to this, right? And the extra little harmonics she adds, and just enjoying it, right? Just enjoying letting it ride. Jumanji has a 52 on Rotten Tomatoes? I'm fucking outraged. What? What the fuck? It's a beloved masterpiece, isn't it? What? Do people think Jumanji is bad? This is news to me. I'm shook. Last track of the evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. Night Tempo, Miki Matsubara. I don't know this. I'm not a fan of the vocals so far. I like the clicks though. Ooh! When this track ends, so will the stream. Thank you everybody for turning out today. It's been really great. It's been a nice consistent viewership. We've been going for 3 hours 40 minutes longer than I expected to, because I was just having a nice time chatting with you. I hope this has made your Sunday better. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is. I hope you're having a good one. You can find me at Chris Coolblog. New videos coming soon. I got a new episode of Am I Bothering You that I still need to edit with Jen. I got music I need to release. I got a load of stuff, and I'm just gonna get to it as soon as I can. Right? One thing, one day at a time, one thing after the next. But first, I'm gonna cook up my barbecue chicken pizza and my dough balls with garlic butter that I got from Tesco. And maybe some broccoli if I can be bothered. And I'm gonna crack a beer. And I'm gonna watch the season finale of season 2. The season 2 finale of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. For the 3rd time. And then maybe a movie. Maybe Jumanji. It's growing on me, but I'm still not a huge fan of the vocalist, I gotta say. Oh, the sunset's pretty. What was that? What was that live album? I want to listen to the whole of that. Cassiopeia. Gotta save that before I forget. Before I forget, that was great. Gotta do that. And yeah, I'm gonna try and find a time to go down in Brighton and cut together a new VT for us. Woo! Because we've been watching the same two too many times now. We've watched them too many times. And we all learned how to say Loive. Ooh. Hell yeah. Sexy little sax solo. Some good sax moments on this playlist, yes. This has been a really good one today, and nobody disrupted it. We had a good time. We started with some intro stuff, some new releases. We've had 2 Lil Bill Murray features today. We listened to some really good walking music. We drilled down on what that meant for us. We made a discovery, at least for me, Glass Beach was a big discovery. We had that lovely Mr. Brightside cover. Then you let me take the reins and I just played you all my favorite shit. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for that. And then we went a bit jazzy. We got a bit jazzy. We got a bit funky. I've saved quite a lot of this stuff today. It's good. And we maybe helped Sarah revise. Let's put it like that. We helped Sarah revise for her upcoming Outcast test. Oh yeah, if you missed it, if you weren't here, basically from the second transition, there's like a half hour of basically this is everything that I am listening to round and round. Couple of nostalgic tracks that I don't listen to regularly, and then like this is all I'm just listening to this round and round and round and round and round, and then we ended it with Pretty Buildings, which I think you know. Awesome. Thank you everybody. Thanks for coming along. That's the end of the jam. That's the end of the stream. Stay safe. And yes, whatever time it is, wherever you are. How does it go? Wherever you are and whatever time it is. I hope you're having a good one.